All right, what's going on, everybody? So today, I know you've seen the drop in the prices here for Baby Doge. That is a nice discount, but what we got to talk about is what just now happened inside of Baby Doge. We just now had a huge event happen, and you've seen the prices drop. So I'm going to talk about why that happened, and we're just going to talk about what's probably going to end up coming next here in Baby Doge. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight to it. So right now, what we are seeing is we are now at 8Z19. So that is pretty big. That's a pretty big drop from where we are. And hey, look, I was telling you guys, look, if we come up out of this little consolidation phase, if we come out of this wedge down to the bottom, and we also go below this Fibonacci retracement where our support is, then we're going to be moving down a little bit further. And yeah, that's exactly what we did. So we had two scenarios. We either went up or we broke the trend line and we went out of the wedge. And what actually happened is we broke the trend line. And the second we broke that trend line, we went way below that wedge. So this is a bearish movement that we now just taken. Now I know a lot of people are probably probably really upset and sad because we just got listed to Binance. Don't be too upset because remember we have supports. So where was that last area where we had support? Well, the last support area that we had was right back here on the 17th, and we actually hit the trend line right there. That is why that is going to be our next support. So that's why we're going down right now. We're probably going to end up stopping at 8Z1700. So we're probably going to end up stopping right there. And you can also see where was our last resistance before we had the major pump. Well, it just so happens to be at 8Z17. So that is exactly where we are going to be heading now. So that's what you got to pay attention to now. And hey, like I said, I just track the prices. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just kind of showing you where we're going next, and where we're going next is probably 9Z1 or 8Z17. So that's probably what we're going to end up seeing next. And then from there, we might have that momentum to build back up again and eventually get back above our Fibonacci retracement at 8Z20. Hopefully we can get back above there, because if we don't get back above that, then you already know what happens next. What happens next is we go back down to where we came from. And I know nobody wants to see that. And as you can see, our volume is now at $56 million. So now our volume has dropped significantly, but we still have a lot of gains in the last 7 days, still up 103%. So we really can't complain that much. In the last 14 days, we're still up 123%. So we're doing pretty good. Actually, if you think about it holistically, we're actually doing fairly well. This is just a pullback. Hopefully it doesn't pull back any more than what it already has. And if it does, then hey, we had a nice run. Okay. If it does, we had a nice run. Now, that also just so happens to be close to where our equilibrium price is. Now, if you're not sure about our equilibrium prices, our discount prices, this is with the Chart Prime automated trading indicators. So with the indicators, it shows us where our premium is, and typically we pull back when we hit the premium prices, and we hit that premium price. And then typically when we hit the discount prices, we start to go up because that's when more people are buying. It's just simple price action, right? Simple supply and demand. That's pretty much all it is. Now, the equilibrium prices is kind of interesting because when we pull back to the equilibrium prices, we could go either up or down at that point. But right now, with everything that's happening with Baby Doge, it would only make sense for us to go up, right? But anything could happen. And the reason why I say it would only make sense for us to go up is because everything that's been going on with us getting listed to Binance, all these other exchange listings. And then not only that, we just now did something very big, which is what we're about to talk about next. All right. And also, check out Chart Prime, link in the description, best trading indicators. All right. But let's go over what we got to talk about next, because what we're talking about next is pretty big. We just now had a $2.1 million burn completed on Baby Doge. Now, me personally, I believe they should have took that $2.1 million, sold it, and yes, it would have dropped the price temporarily, but I believe they should have sold that $2.1 million worth of Baby Doge, and they should have used it to help build and develop the project, and they should have used it to help promote the project. That's just what I think. But most people are asking for burns, and this is a community coin, so they did what the community wanted. But remember the video that I made a very long time ago when I was like, hey, just because this is what the community wants, it doesn't necessarily mean it's what the community needs. We need that money to be taken and spent on marketing. We need marketing, 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 marketing. The only reason Dogecoin did so well is because of marketing. Dogecoin had dozens of collaborations, hundreds of collaborations at this point, right? They just got put on. They got put on different signs. They got put on billboards. They did a bunch of partnerships. Like right now, we're trying to get a partnership with Axe. It takes money to do stuff like that. If you want the Baby Doge logo to be on an Axe can, you're gonna have to pay them a significant amount of money to put that Baby Doge logo on an Axe can. We just kind of threw away $2.1 million and burned it. I mean, hey, buddy, it's what the community wants. So shout out to the Baby Doge developers for always doing right by the community, I guess. But hey, look, but there's a lot more stuff that we could have did with that money though. But and also, it was also a lot of other stuff that Dogecoin did to get to where they are now. Like they got listed on a bunch of exchanges, like we're doing now, obviously, and they got put on different websites, different banners. They were paying for promo from a bunch of different things. They got a collaboration with Slim Jim where the actual Doge face was on the Slim Jim. That takes money to do. That's marketing right there, and then it takes money to get stuff like that done. They were able to do that because they had a significant amount of money to spend on the marketing dollars, or with the marketing dollars. And there's just a lot of different things. I think what would be really cool is if Baby Doge started to focus on taking this money that they're burning and spending it on marketing, right? They need to pay money to get, the collaborations with like Slim Jim, or get like a collaboration with like maybe the Monster Energy drink, maybe Red Bull, maybe pay to get Baby Doge plastered on the UFC mat, right? In the UFC octagon, or pay to get it put inside of a boxing ring. Just pay money to get Baby Doge in front of the masses. That's what we need. We don't need to really be burning and throwing away money, right? Anyways, I just see opportunity where a lot of people don't see opportunity. And a lot of people don't see opportunity in taking $2.1 million and spending it on marketing. But at the end of the day, crypto is, I guess you can say, is an investment if you want to say that. I'm not going to say that because I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But what I will say is, like, if you want to build something and it takes money to build it, and let's look at it like a business. If you want to build a business, you got to spend money marketing that business. You don't take that same money and throw it away and light it on fire and be like, haha, look, it's burning. Now it no longer exists. No, you take that money and you spend it on marketing. That is what would really push Baby Doge to the moon. But in the short term, the price will drop if we take $2.1 million and we sell it, so then they can go ahead and take that money and spend it on marketing. The price will definitely temporarily drop. If we did that, you probably would have seen the Baby Doge price drop down to like 8Z14, 8Z13, because a bunch of people would have sold after that, and it probably would have, dropped a lot. But over time, those marketing dollars would pull in so many different people. So I think that's the route we need to take. But obviously, we can't make them do anything, and we probably can't convince them to do anything unless everybody was like, hey, we need to go after marketing. We need to spend money on marketing. That's what we need to do. Marketing, marketing, marketing. But anyways, that's just a suggestion right there. One thing I will say though, with the burns help stop the price from dropping below certain prices, right? And you all know my stance on burns. I really don't care for burns, but let's say we burned, this $2.1 million here, right? Well, that means that $2.1 million will never circulate ever again. That's million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. 1 quadrillion coins will never circulate again. So they could never be sold, right? Which means that the price can never go below a certain price now, because those coins are now off the market. So now the price could never drop below a certain point. What is that point? I don't know. It's nearly impossible to calculate that. But all we know is that now we will not go below a certain point. So burns help and burns are useful, but we need to focus on marketing. Marketing is very important for anything that deals with increasing money, right? I can't say investing because obviously this isn't investing, right? None of this is investing because I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, right? All that other stuff. But we just gotta be smart here. We can't just be throwing away money like that. But anyways, instead of having a 50% burn, now we got like 51% burned. So that's nice. We got some a little bit of a burn right there. Yeah, that's what we got now. So, anyways, moving on from that, moving on from the burns here, we also have this, which is the puppy.fun, as they call it. Now, this is going to be something where they actually buy back coins and they burn them. So it's a utility. Not too sure how this is going to work, to be completely honest. But hey, it shows them buying 12 Ethereum. It shows them getting 57 of some token. Yeah. So pretty much what is going to be happening here, you can create coins pretty much, right? They're gonna not coins, tokens, because tokens are created on other smart contracts. Tokens are created on other platforms. Coins have their own blockchain, and tokens are created on other blockchains. So pretty much, you're gonna be able to create tokens through this puppy.fun app thing, and the money that you use to mint that token is pretty much going to be burned. And well, a portion of it's going to be burned, like the revenue. A portion of it will be used to like buy back baby doge and then burn baby doge. So yeah, that's another way to generate revenue. And also, they're not going to burn all the money. They're probably going to take a good portion of that money and use it for marketing. So the exact same thing I was talking about with the 2.1 million, they're probably going to use some of this money to market as well. So that'll be pretty good. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. I'll keep you all updated on the prices here. Like I said, we'll probably end up dropping down to around 8Z17, give or take, somewhere around there. Possibly anything can happen at this point. But anyways, yeah, hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. And also definitely check out the link in the description for Chart Prime, best trading indicators in the market. And as always, I'll be back with another video.